Bonjour everybody. I come to you today with a video that I am planning to create to help you understand the lesson 8 that we covered in class before school closed. I will assign you work related to this slide and to the learning targets in this slide, so I thought we might do a little review of Leçon 8, un concert de musique africaine. So just as a reminder, here are the learning targets. This lesson talks about some culture elements in Senegal. Learning target number 2 is I can ask for information and ask about people. I can ask to describe what people are doing. I can express mild doubt or surprise. I can use the verb faire. I can ask information questions with est-ce que, and I can form questions with inversion. For now, I'm gonna go over the slides that have the explanations of the learning targets. So I'm gonna go to the green slides. Okay, so one of the learning targets is I can ask information, and information questions follow this pattern. You start with question words or interrogative expressions plus est-ce que plus subject plus verb. Example, à quelle heure est-ce que vous travaillez? À quelle heure plus est-ce que plus vous plus travailler. At what time do you work? Don't forget the elision when est-ce que comes before a vowel. So if the subject here starts with a vowel, you have to drop the e and add an apostrophe. In information questions, your voice rises on the interrogative expression and then falls until the last syllable. And it sounds like this. Quand est-ce que tu travailles? À quelle heure est-ce que vous dînez? When do you work? And at what time do you eat dinner? So in French conversation, speakers usually shorten the questions by leaving out the est-ce que and adding the interrogative expression to the end of the sentence. So this is another way to ask a question. You start with the subject, with the verb, and then the verb, and then the question word, and this would be an informal way to ask a question. So you would say something like, vous habitez où? You live where? Or where do you live? Vous dînez à quelle heure? Instead of à quelle heure est-ce que vous dînez? Vous dînez à quelle heure? Let's look at the interrogative expressions in French. And so to say where, it's où, and here's an example. Où est-ce que vous travaillez? Where do you work? À quelle heure? À quelle heure means what time. And example, à quelle heure est-ce que tu regardes la télé? At what time do you watch television? Quand means when. Quand est-ce qu'elle organise une boum? When does she organize a party? Comment means how. Example, comment est-ce que tu chantes? Bien ou mal? How do you sing? Well or badly? Pourquoi means why. Pourquoi est-ce que tu étudies le français? Why do you study French, or why are you studying French? Parce que means because. So if it is followed by il, it turns to parce qu'il. If it's followed by elle, it turns to parce qu'elle. Parce que means because. And here's an example. Parce que je veux voyager en France. Because I want to travel to France. Remember, this sentence has a subject, verb 1, and verb 2. Verb 1 is conjugated, and verb 2 is not conjugated, and it ends with an ER in this case. Because I want to travel to France, parce que je veux voyager en France. Let's look at this expression, or at this little dialogue. Stéphanie organise une soirée. Stéphanie organise une soirée. Meaning, Stephanie organizes a party. Somebody could answer, ah bon? Ah bon? Or really? Et quand? And when is that? Okay, so you are welcome as you are watching and listening to my instructions to pause anytime you feel that there's a new expression or a new sentence like these examples, and so pause after I say them and repeat, please. Okay, so let's go, let's look at another slide. I'm gonna skip the practice activities for now and focus on the new learning grammar elements. Okay, les expressions interrogatives avec qui. So to ask about people, French speakers use the following interrogative expressions or question words. Qui, who or whom. Qui est-ce que tu invites au concert is an example. Who do you invite or who are you inviting to the concert? If you put a in front of qui or before qui, it turns to à qui and it means to who or to whom. Example, à qui est-ce que tu téléphones? Whom are you calling? À qui est-ce que tu téléphones? If you use de before qui, in the expression de qui, it means about who or about whom. Example, de qui est-ce que vous parlez? And don't forget to pause and repeat after me. De qui est-ce que vous parlez? Whom are you talking about? Avec qui, the combination of avec qui means with who or with whom. Example, avec qui est-ce que Pierre étudie? With whom does Pierre study? Or with whom is Pierre studying? Pour qui means for who or for whom. Pour qui est-ce que Laure organise la boum? Whom does Laure organize a party for? Now, to ask who is doing something, French speakers use the construction qui plus verb plus rest of the sentence plus question mark. Okay? Qui habite ici? Qui habite ici? Who lives here? Another example. Qui organise la boum? Qui organise la boum? Who is organizing the party? The verb is conjugated like il or elle when it's preceded by qui. Now we looked at qui. Now we're gonna look at in this slide at the expression, the interrogative expression qu'est-ce que. Qu'est-ce que means what. So repeat, qu'est-ce que. It's not est-ce que. Est-ce que means what, while qu'est-ce que means est-ce que, I'm sorry, I apologize. Est-ce que means does it or is it that or do you, while est-ce que means what. So note the use of the interrogative expression qu'est-ce que or what in the questions below. Qu'est-ce que tu regardes? Qu'est-ce que, so what do you watch or what are you watching? The answer to that is je regarde un match de tennis. I'm watching a tennis match. Now, if qu'est-ce que is followed by a vowel, you have to drop the e from qu'est-ce que and replace it with an apostrophe. And it sounds like this. Qu'est-ce qu'Alice mange? Instead of qu'est-ce que Alice mange, you have to say qu'est-ce qu'Alice mange. Qu'est-ce qu'Alice mange? Did you repeat that? Elle mange une pizza. She is eating a pizza. To ask what people are doing, the French use the following construction. Qu'est-ce que plus subject plus verb plus rest of the sentence and a question mark at the end. And here's an example. Qu'est-ce que tu regardes? Qu'est-ce que tu regardes? What are you watching? And of course, again, qu'est-ce que turns to qu'est-ce que plus apostrophe before a vowel sound. And here's another example. Qu'est-ce qu'elle mange? Here we have L starting with a vowel, so we drop the E from que and we replace it with an apostrophe, and the sentence sounds like this. Qu'est-ce qu'elle mange? Répétez. Qu'est-ce que tu regardes? Qu'est-ce qu'elle mange?